Hi YouTube, it's your boy wee Mark here. Take my finger out the road. When I was up in Ullapool, there was a craft fair on in the village hall. So I purchased this from Michele. Michele sings with the Johnny Cash duo, and she now has Michele's Pyrography and Craft Emporium. So if you look that up on Facebook, you'll be able to see what she does. So I plan to hang this out just up in the garage, so I need to put some wood care oil on it. So we'll do that. Here is my oil. See the lid is all rusty with sitting in the garage. Dear me. Right, before I start to quickly paint that, I want to talk about my seats. So here is the touring seat for the Meteor. I currently have the low seat, as a lot of you know, on it, and I purchased this from the closing down sale at cost. So this is going into Tom Hurley custom seats down Bathgate, I believe, and he's going to take about an inch out of here, replace the foam that's inside and put the medical gel, so it's going to be about 25mm less. Hopefully 30. I'll discuss it with him, and then that'll go in Bumble for New Year. And just next it, I purchased a seat for my Honda Rebel. This is just a plain seat, so this is going to get done in tan and possibly either fax, suede, or some sort of leather, and some stitching on it, and obviously fitted with medical gel. So that'll be going in the next week or so to get that done. Okay, back to what I'm doing, painting this. Right guys, I'm just going to try and put you on the stand. Hopefully this is okay. Right, I'll give this a wee shake and we'll put this on here. I've got a couple of lollipop sticks to rest it on. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to getting the seats done. This is welded shut. Not been in here for ages. Probably rusted shut. Screwdriver's just starring the. We're getting there, guys. It's coming. It's a coming. There we go. We broke the seal. Right. Hopefully this won't be too dark, guys. Anyway, a wee paintbrush, and we'll do the edges first. Yeah. And we'll do this edge. Yeah, so it's a bit cold. I bought some more powerful screen wash, guys, for going up the road, because I heard the weather's going to be frosty, and I was going to Forfar after checking out. So to drive down the A9, and there was obviously snow on the A9, and when I checked out it was like -5 degrees in the car park, and the car was obviously all frosted up, and your man had put -10 screen wash in. Came out in the morning, it was -5, and guess what, the -10 screen wash was frozen. So thankfully I had a bottle of glass cleaner with me, so every 30 miles or so I stopped and just lay by and cleaned the windscreen. Just as well, else your man would have been stuck with the window frosting over and getting grime on it. I think this will come out quite good, guys. So Michele had other ones, she had BSA, and so she was going to do one for my Honda. This was, I think she charged £7 for this. Quite nice. Right. a long time since your man's did a... So we'll just leave that like that. We'll just give it a brush so it doesn't... There we go. And I put some soapy water there, so we'll just dip that in there and then we'll put the lid on. Right. And we'll just put that on this shopping bag here so it doesn't spill. Yeah, so that's my thing done. And I'll just slide that out of the way. I went out yesterday. Remember, guys, I fitted this bulb. Oh, it's real tight, right against the inside the headlight, the holder, but it fits. But what I did yesterday was I actually went and took the bulb out and took the headlight in here and actually opened it all up, and it was a bit misty and mucky inside the lens, so I actually cleaned it up, so it's looking very clean. And I put this back in, and it, as I said, it's tight against the holder, but by God, that's a bright one. It what did I say at the time, 6K. And I did upgrade the halogen bulb when I bought the bike, because I was thinking it's an Indian bulb, and it's probably not very good. I remember when the MG cars first came out, and a friend of mine purchased one, and she was complaining that the lights were crap, so I went and got her some Philips Extreme K4, the H4 bulbs, same as this, and fitted it into that, and it made the world of a difference. And then upgraded the wipers to Bosch, because they weren't very good. I've got the latest ride. I subscribe and I get this sent to my guys. So, as you all know, we're all sort of Enfield and aficionados here. So they've got a wee first ride of the new Himalayan. I believe that's the way the Indians pronounce it. And Rob, it worked at Ecos, now at Shirlaw's. He's got an Indian wife, so he was telling me that in India, where they're built, it's Himalayan. But over here, we kind of call it Himalayan, but it's actually Himalayan. I think this bike will do very, very well in the sales charts, guys. This magazine came in this morning. Basically, the verdict that they're saying, the Himalayan has made a big step in performance, but retains much of the old bike's character. But rugged simplicity and value, both at purchase and in long term, were the big draw. Time will tell if that has been sacrificed in the name of sophistication. Because obviously they've got a TFT sort of dash and stuff like that. And I believe, is it like some Moto GB and others are selling the old ones off at about, starting from £4,000. So that has to be really a buy and a half, has it, at that price? And I mean, these are coming in at, is it 5,750? I think the price is ranging up to about, yeah, it starts at 5,750, rising to 6,300 for the most equipped version. So I think this is going to be a big seller, guys, and I think if you bought one now and got it, I think there'll be a waiting list, and you might end up getting more for it than you actually paid for it. And over the page, there's a wee first ride on the new Bullet 350 at 4,629. Obviously, we know it uses the J series engine at 20 horsepower. But there's a bit here that they're saying performance is on a par with a 125, but there's enough power to keep up with the traffic and hit an eventual 80 mile an hour. So I'm just wondering if the ECU in this particular model, it's not been, you know, restricted quite the same. You know, like my Meteor will hit an indicated 75 and the rev limiter comes in and bounces it back. Not that I drive like that all the time, but when you do that, you're hitting 75 indicated, which apparently is 72 in sort of real terms. So that's that. Lovely bike, but as your man's quite short, it's got a seat height of 805 millimeters, so not much use for your man. And the Royal Enfield are claiming 107 mile to the gallon, but they said that on their record, when they tested it, they got 79. And it hits the reserve at 137 miles. So they're saying reserve, and then it's quite a jump here actually. It gives it a theoretical range of 226 miles. But I think with the new seat and that on, it'll be quite a comfy seat, I think. So that is it. The only other thing I want to mention, guys, is there's gloves as well for tests, sub £100 winter gloves. So I'll have a read of that later. The only other thing I want to mention, guys, is I've gone and ordered a new jacket. Yeah, let me have a cup. I've got some Earl Grey tea. Thank you to the Caledonian Hotel in Liverpool. Yeah, I've ordered a new jacket and rain over trousers from Moto GB. They're having a bit of a sale on. And on the way up the road to Liverpool last Friday, I went in past Tom Adamson Motorcycles, because they're doing Enfield now, and Benelli I think they're doing as well, and they sell Oxford products, and they actually had the Oxford Hardy wax jacket in, which I've seen online, guys, and I like the look of it, but you know, without trying it because of my odd shape, I'm sort of small and stocky, I tried it on and I've oversized it just in case, and it fitted great, a nice fit, but they retail at £239. Moto GB are selling it with free delivery for £149. So I've ordered the olive, so I'm just waiting for that to come, guys. I like the fit of it. The only thing I'll have to buy for it is a back protector, which are the guts of £20, guys. So I'll do that. And they were selling Oxford sort of rain trousers, pull-on waterproof trousers for £20. So I ordered a set of them as well, just so I can fold up and keep them in the bike. Because my Risha Adventure Infinity 2 jacket that I did buy, which they're £330, got the orange and grey one. When I'm sitting on the bike, with me being short, guys, and it being an adventure jacket, when I'm sitting on the bike like that, the jacket is rubbing on the top of my thighs. So I can't put nothing in the side pockets, because it sort of aggravates that even more. So I might look at trying to sell this jacket. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just, I think with me being short, if I was taller and I was driving an adventure bike, a more sitting upright bike, it probably would not be an issue. But with sitting on the Honda Rebel and your legs are up, the jacket rubs on the top of my thighs, and it's actually quite uncomfortable. So obviously your man here needs a shorter jacket, but you don't know that. It's all very well trying it on in the shop, but it's not until you actually go out on your bike. That's 4 times I've been out with this jacket on, and it's just uncomfortable. It's not so bad on the Meteor, but more on the Rebel. It's very uncomfortable. But hey ho, so I've ordered this Oxford jacket, so I look forward to it coming. And obviously I look forward to getting my seats done, guys. Anyway, enough gassing and gabbering on. The beard's in full focus now, isn't it? For the winter time. That's darkness away to come down. It's a bit milder now. But yeah, that's my Royal Enfield thing coated. It looks quite good. So when it dries, I'll just turn it round and I'll do the other side, guys. I thought it went on quite dark, but yeah, I thought it'll seep into the wood and it'll lighten up and dry in and protect it, because it's just a bit of pine. It would obviously just rot putting out in a garage, as you can see with the tin of my stain there. So yeah, guys, if you want to have a look, it's Michele's Pyrography, I don't know if I've pronounced that right, and Craft Emporium. You can find that on Facebook. I'll add a wee link at the bottom. You know your man's not a computer guy, and for downloading things on computers and that, it's just not my thing. Same as mechanics. I'm just not a mechanic at all. I just get flustered, guys. I'll stick to I'll stick to riding the bikes. Anyway, guys, you have a good one, and thanks for watching, and please take care. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye now.